to use it. But the Bible is clear that God is the one who supplies the gifts. And I've discovered too often, many people, instead of operating in the gift that God has given them, we desire these other things. And some of us who are destined to be in the background, because you need folk who can operate in the background, who can do the logistical things and who are just masterful in that area. But sometimes they just longing to be in the front, and they miss the particular place that they're called to be in. And oftentimes I'll say it like this: when the Bible says, "Can the hand not operate without the foot?" It's crazy to me that a lot of people don't want to be in foot ministry. They want to be in hands ministry. You understand what I'm saying? But the thing is, we need all of the gifts. We need all of the gifts. We don't just need people who are talented as it relates to singing and playing, but we need people who have the gift of patience and the gift of prayer and the gift of giving. Yeah, all of those things are important. Yeah, you see my producer right there. Producer always, trying to be on the camera, always trying to bring somebody onto the camera. When sometimes they're supposed to be in the background. They're supposed to be in the background. So God gives all of us gifts, but then we have to figure out how do we use those gifts, not just for the betterment of ourselves, but for the betterment of the body. And so God gives us these gifts, and they are to be utilized as a conduit. I talk about that term all the time. God blesses us that we might bless others, right? Yeah. And so as you figure out what it is that God is calling you into, as you begin to discover what it is that God has called you to do, you have to understand that your gift is useful. That's our theme this year. All are welcome, all are needed, all will what? Be changed. All will be changed. And so here's the thing. All of the gifts are needed. We don't just need the singing gifts. Yes, those are important. We don't just need the preaching gifts. Yes, that is important. But we need some people who are willing to pray for folk when ain't nobody looking. Yeah, when ain't no mic on. In the old church, they used to have them, they used to have them singing deacons, and they get down on their knees and all that. No, we need some folk who are willing to pray when ain't nobody looking. We need some folk who are willing to share when they know that they may not get anything in return. All of those things are gifts, right? And so here it is. How do I discover, or how do I know what it is that I'm purposed for, or my gift? So y'all see me talking right now. Here's the reality. All my life, I've been able to talk. All my life, I've been able to talk. But early on in my life, I use my talking for other things. Are you understanding what I'm saying? And so when God calls you into ministry, it's safe to say that, some of those giftings that you have, they were originally intended for you to use in mission, to use in ministry, but because you didn't understand, you didn't know, you used it for other purposes. I've always had the ability of administration, of organizing people. Yeah, of bringing diverse people from different spaces together to accomplish things. I've always been able to do that. Before I even came into this church construct. Right? So you start in the place of the thing that you already know and that you are already doing? Can I help somebody tonight? Somebody saying, well, I don't know. What is the thing that you are already good at? Yeah, what is the thing that you're already good at? You know, sometimes we get in church, we wasn't singing before we came in church, then we get in church and we decide we won't be a singer. Some of y'all gonna get that in the morning. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're the type of person, you singing in the shower, everybody telling you, man, you can sing. Hey, that's something that God has given you organically. It's already down on the inside of you. And so when you come into ministry, it becomes natural. It's a natural transition that you now come in and you do that. The old saying is, I used to dance with the devil. Now I just changed dance partners, if you will, right? Audrey Barnes-Lee said, hey, well, listen, the truth of the matter is we all used to say some things and we all did some things that we should not have been doing. That's just the reality of that. And that's just keeping it 100. But when you begin to operate in your gift, the Bible says something like this, that the Lord will make room for your gift. See, too often, sometimes we try to push our